How's it going, guys? It's Nick and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be covering the ban list that just dropped for the Burst Protocol format that goes into effect February 2nd. Now, I'm a little annoyed because I just put out a video for budget tier lists for this format. Not expecting this ban list to drop, but that's all good. Let's get into this ban list and see what the damage is. Starting with our Forbidden. Now, I haven't seen any of these cards before this, so this is a live reaction. Starting with Barrier Statue of the Torrent. Okay, so Barrier Statue of the Torrent is a really good hit. One that's really been expected for a long time. We've been asking for this hit for a minute at this point, because on the last ban list, the Barrier Statues for all the other attributes, Sands, Dark, and Light, got banned, and this one kind of got through the cracks. So we were kind of wondering, why did this one get through? So it's nice to see that Konami got rid of this one. Next up, we got White Binder. Okay, so Malice is hurting on that one. I've been saying Malice is dead for like the last 3 lists, but this one, I think this one actually killed Malice. There's no way we're coming back from this one. It's gone. The deck's dead. Next up, we got Herald of the Arclight. Okay, Herald of the Arclight is an insane ban, and another one that people have been asking for a while at this point. It's a really good card. It does way too many things, to be completely honest with you. It floodgates, it omni negates, and it searches when it hits the graveyard. That's way too many things for one card, and I'm kind of glad this card got banned. And finally, Heartbeast Featherstorm. Okay, Heartbeast Featherstorm is another one that is honestly really good on Konami for banning this one before it became too big of a problem. Radiant Typhoon is getting new support in Burst Protocol, and this card is really good in Radiant Typhoon. It is almost always live, and I'm pretty sure you can always activate it in your hand too. So I'm glad they banned this one before it became a huge problem. Big ups on Konami for that one. That is our Forbiddens, so let's go to our Limiteds now. All right, next up we got Limiteds, and it's a lot of Limiteds here, so let's get into it. Starting with Dracotail Malulu. Now, Dracotail Malulu is a okay hit for the ban list. It's not that huge. I'm pretty sure most decks only ran like 1 to 2 Malulus anyway, but this is still a pretty nice slap on the wrist. Make sure that Dracotail stays in check and doesn't get too strong, but okay hit. Next up we got K9 Jokul. Okay, so Jokul is a okay hit again. I don't really love it. I would have rather them ban Lantern, because at least that way the ceiling of the deck is a little bit lower. This way you kind of still have the same ceiling, you're just seeing it a lot less, and I feel like that isn't necessarily the best way to design the game. But this is still a pretty nice ban. I think that we can still work with this as long as there's something else maybe here. I just wish they would have banned Lantern instead. Next up we got Vanquish Soul Holly Sue. Okay, now Holly Sue is actually a crazy card to get limited. This really sucks if you're a Vanquish Soul player, man. You have Holly Sue limited, Stake Your Soul at 1, and Razin at 1. The deck is pretty much unplayable at this point. I better see some Vanquish Soul unlimits here, or else I'm not going to be happy, to be honest with you. But Holly Sue to 1 is pretty huge. It was a very good card and a very broken card, but to 1 hurts. Same with Yummy Snatchy. Okay, Yummy Snatchy, again, that to 1 kind of hurts. You kind of at least always wanted to see 2 Snatchies in your deck, but having 1 means that you really have to be careful what happens to that 1 Snatchy. If it gets banished or banished face down or something like that, you're cooked. You can't play the game anymore. So that's a really big hit actually, and one you gotta watch out for. Next up we got Habakiri. Okay, so Habakiri getting limited to 1. I think Mitsu's okay with that. I don't think that's the hugest hit for Mitsu, but it is still a hit, and it is still something that does impact its consistency a little bit. So I think we'll take that. Next up, we got a Case for K9. Okay, a Case for K9 to 1. Independently isn't that huge of a deal because you always won 1 anyway. At most people ran like 2, but with the Jokul limit it's actually kind of important because now you can't run 3 Case for K9 and then just have 3 Jokul again. Now you are forced to have 1 Jokul and 1 Case for K9, so that does kind of matter and is a pretty good hit. Last for limited we got Keto Dracotail. Okay, so Keto is a really good hit. Honestly, I was kind of hoping it hit like Rahu or something like that, but Ketsu is a really well-designed card, and it's a really strong card, so I understand why they would hit this card instead. Really, really good. I don't think it's too big of a deal still for Draco Tail because most of them are moving away from spell cards anyway, so it should be okay anyway, but it's still a good hit and one that does again slap it on the wrist. That is it for our limited, so next let's go to our semi-limited. There's only one card in our semi-limited and it's a really big card. That card being Troll and Lockbird. What? I did not expect Troll and Lockbird to be on this list, man. This is really impactful for decks like Mitsurugi that lose really hard to Troll and Lockbird. Now, that's one less copy that you'll be able to see in your deck. That kind of matters, and it also really matters for decks that lose to Fool pretty hard. Now you can't just droll yourself and just keep going, so that's kind of a huge hit. I wonder if they're going to keep hitting Droll and eventually put it to 0. Lastly, let's go into our unlimiteds. Now, there's a lot of unlimiteds here, a lot that we don't care about, and some that I think we do care about. So let's go. Okay, starting off with Black Dragon. I don't really care about this one, to be honest with you. Dark Grepher, don't really care too much. But Vanquish Soul Razin, now that I care about. Wow, okay. Vanquish Soul Razin a 3 makes the one Holy Sue a little bit better. I think that I can live with that one Holy Sue now. That's pretty okay. Seeing as Razin can search the Holy Sue, I think that's fine. Really, really good unlimit. Big ups on Konami. Next up, we got White Dragon Wyvern Burster. Pretty good, not too big of a deal. Next up, we got Zodiac Dryden. That's pretty sick too. I don't think that changes a lot. Change of Heart, cool. Crystron Inclusion, and that's actually a pretty big deal for Crystron players. That's unlimited now. Snatch Steal and Stake Your Soul. Okay, so Stake Your Soul back to 3 as well. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Vanquish Soul is almost back to full power, minus the one Holy Sue. I think we take the 3 Stake Your Soul, the 3 Razin, and just leaving the Holy Sue at 1 versus the other way around. I think that that's fine. I think we're okay with that. I'm happy with that. That's pretty good. And that's it for the ban list. That's all of our cards. So I want to hear what you guys have to say. Do you guys like this ban list? Did Konami do a good job? Did they miss any cards? Would you have added anything else? Let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.